Make sure you guys are staying safe. You see us, man. We doing the most. We done wipe down everything 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? Myke is over here making sure everything is clean. You know what I'm saying? No spit, no nothing. This is a clean room. Make sure that you keep your house clean. Make sure that you check on your loved ones because these times are really serious. Don't take it real light because a lot of stuff is happening and it is going to change the future. It really is. So just make sure that you guys are staying in touch with who you love. That ain't hip hop, no politics, no BS. Classic album review. Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon, The End of Day. Look, first and foremost, we want to shout out Damien for selecting this. Become a patron today, and if you win, we'll shout you out on the video. B, Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon, who did beat out?
So out of 818 votes, of course, Kid Cudi won with 48%. Second place came Fuji's The Score with 19%.
That would have been dope.
Third place was Souls and Mischief, 93 to Infinity with 18%. And next up came Organized Confusion, Stress, The Extension Agenda with 7%. And then in last, Sean Price, Monkey Bars with 6%.
I'm just do Souls and Mischief, my damn self. That shit ain't never gonna win.
Because they don't know what it is.
They don't.
Yeah, but Kid Cudi, man, this joint came out in 2009. I had to think about it. I'm like, damn, was I here when this shit came out? Was I in Chicago? And I want to say it was the transitional period for me from Chicago or back from Chicago to Atlanta is when this album came out. And I can tell you this, in Chicago, this shit was ridiculous. Like this shit blew the fuck up. Yeah.
This album.
Well, I can't say the album. I'm not 100% sure about that. But obviously Day and Night, like that was obviously everywhere.
That was off the mixtape, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the mixtape was more popular than this at first.
Okay, so then maybe I'm getting confused. So what was the name of the mixtape that came out before this?
A Kid Named Cudi.
Oh, you know what? Damn, y'all right.
And I'll just start off with, since we went there, that's what I was expecting on this album. So when I first heard this album, I hated it.
Really?
Because Cudi did a lot more rapping on that mixtape than he did on this. So yeah, it took me a minute. I even went to Myke a couple times. I remember going to his desk like, man, I just can't get with it. He was like, give it another shot. I don't know if you remember that conversation.
Well, I don't remember that. I believe you. 100% I believe you. But I remember hating A Kid Named Cudi.
Oh, yeah. And you told me that. That's the conversation. Yeah, that was the conversation.
Came from. Because Doug was all about that mixtape. He's like, man, you gotta hear this shit. It's just dope. And I was like, man, it's just like a bootleg Kanye. Get the shit out. And I didn't bother with Man on the Moon for a minute after it came out. And somehow, I forget, somebody had posted up the soundtrack to My Life video. And I was like, damn, this is actually kind of good. And then I heard the whole thing, and then I was like, all right, this shit is fucking brilliant.
So immediately you thought that?
On the first listen, I was like, wow, this shit is fucking brilliant.
That's crazy.
And I still do not like the mixtape at all.
That's interesting.
So yeah, that's where we differ there.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you didn't like the mixtape, you would probably like this more because it's more of that, what his sound eventually can end up becoming. So yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, I remember seeing him in a XXL. It was like, I want to say there was like some of the first freshmen or something
Mickey
like that.
Facts. Shit, who else was that?
Yeah, I don't even remember. It was the first freshman?
Cudi, Mickey Facts. It was a gang of dudes.
It was more known names now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was like nobody did shit except for like Kid Cudi and like one other person. Everybody else vanished. I remember it was all
Frank Hamilton, was he in it?
Yeah, Charles Hamilton.
Charles Hamilton.
Charles Hamilton. He was in it. There was all these names, and it was supposed to be the new renaissance of rap. And it was a renaissance for a good couple of years, but then everybody disappeared.
Yeah. So man, going back, because you know what? Honestly, I have not gone back to this project in years. Like I really forgot about it. Like I knew it was dope. Like I liked it when it first came out, but it's just one of those that just kind of got buried with everything else. And man, like going back, I was like, damn, Mr. Solo though. I forgot. Like I really forgot. Yup. I forgot how dope this project was. So I'm glad. Again, shout out to Damien for nominating this. Because if not, I wouldn't have went back to listen to it.
I listened to this album all the fucking time.
And I can see that. I can see that.
All the time.
Why? I used
what
to,
do you mean,
but I haven't in a while.
This
I
is
think
dope,
it's
bro.
damn near perfect.
It is perfect.
This is such a fucking good album, and I almost feel bad for Cudi because he never matched.
Hell no.